I enter my neighborhood and soon reach my house. I'm What's wrong with you, you stupid boy? I love these introductions. A clap of thunder greets me the moment I open the door. I know from experience that the ringing won't go away anytime soon. Do you have to shout? How else am I going to get it through your thick skull? Granny is perched menacingly on the landing, fuming as she scowls at me. I've always wondered how such an old woman can make so much noise. What are you mad about now? Don't you know? The lock! The lock? How many times have I told you to lock the door before you go to work? Oh, did I forget? Sorry. I was almost late for work this morning, so I ran out of the house in a hurry. Don't sorry me. What did I do to deserve such a forgetful grandchild? What do you want from me? I forgot, okay? Because you overslept again. You're 23 and still completely hopeless. Are you trying to make your grandmother cry? I said I'm sorry, didn't I? Everyone screws up sometimes. You could get a gold medal in screwing up. How many times is it now? Is it 6? You are completely hopeless. Granny is shaking with anger. The veins on her forehead are bulging. This is serious. She's fainted after getting too worked up before. I get it. I'll be more careful, so stop shouting already. How many times have I heard that one? How can I rest in peace if you still can't take care of yourself? Granny snorts and stomps back into the kitchen. You're still standing there? Come on in before you freeze. She seems to have settled down for the moment. Relieved, I take off my shoes and head inside. We might get into shouting matches like this on a daily basis, but we actually get along pretty well, all things considered. The fact that she can still yell like that is proof that she's healthy. I think her yelling is one of the things I'm going to miss when the time comes. I'm really grateful to her for raising me all by herself. Not that I'd ever say that to her face. Granny's in the kitchen in the middle of serving up whatever she was sauteing in her frying pan. Sauteing. I washed my hands at the Rip me. I washed my hands at the sink, grabbed 2 sets of chopsticks off the shelf and set the table. You might be wondering where my parents are. They were never the type to stay in one place. Even when they lived here with us, they would up and vanish for months, even years at a time. It was always like that, even when I was little, so I eventually got used to it being just Granny and me. When they stopped coming back altogether, I was surprisingly okay. I guess I have Granny to thank for that. After all the trouble I caused growing up, I just want to treasure the time I have left with her. A simple life is all I need. Let's eat. She lines up the food, some salmon noodles, tuna, stir-fried shiitake mushrooms, and boiled greens, fried fish and miso soup. I sit down with Granny and put my hands together. Eat up! Thanks for the food. Granny, this is delicious. Is it now? Being chased by the police made me hungry, so Granny's homemade cooking really hits the spot. While stuffing my face, I feel a sharp pain shoot through my skull. Here we go again. Oh! Another headache? Don't forget to take your medicine after you eat. I won't. I have suffered from frequent headaches ever since a youthful indiscretion landed me in the hospital. This is the second one today. No one's ever been able to figure out the cause. Ever since it started, I've been taking the medicine Granny prescribes. Did I mention Granny has a medical license? Yeah, she's kinda like the village doctor, always giving neighborhood folks checkups and meds. She has quite the reputation for being safer than other, less competent doctors who just take your money. I can vouch for that. Her pills are the only thing that have ever helped my headaches. Thanks for the meal. After I finish eating, I take my medicine, clear the table, and head upstairs. In my room, I pull Ren out of my bag to wake him from sleep mode. My head is killing me. Thinking fresh air might help, I go out onto the balcony. The cool breeze feels nice. Leaning on the handrail, I sigh and look up at the sky. The overlapping buildings obscure my view. It hasn't always been like this. This island was once a beautiful place. Midorijima is a remote island to the southwest of mainland Japan. The island is known for its blue seas, white sands, and lush forests, or at least it was. That's ancient history now. Now, Platinum Jail dominates the island, occupying nearly a full third of its landmass. A huge wall separates Platinum Jail from the old residential district, so no one can even see what's inside. You see big shots from the Toei Corporation, the company that built Platinum Jail, on TV all the time. Back when I was a kid, the Toei Corporation was trying to evict people from the island so they could start development. They managed to convince most of the island's residents to leave with promises of luxurious homes and exorbitant sums of money. But there were still some people who were too stubborn to go, like us. We weren't about to abandon our homes, no matter what juicy bait they dangled in front of us. And for a while, Toei left us alone. Toei's public stance on the issue was that they didn't want to force people out. In reality, however, they were already plotting to show us the error of our ways. It began with a reduction in basic utilities, explained as maintenance that never seemed to end. The livable sphere slowly shrank until the remaining residents were forced into what is now known as the old residential district. This once beautiful island is in shambles. How could the government allow this? Some of the islanders begged the government for help, but their petitions were all rejected. Finally, 3 years ago, Toei started requiring residents of the old residential district to get permission before they could leave the island. Permission they wouldn't grant, ever. I'm sure Toei's justification is that it's our fault for not leaving when we had the chance. A noise at my feet snaps me out of my reverie. Auba, what do you want to do with the data from that email? Email? Ren's question startles me off the handrail. I completely forgot. Back then at the store where those kids were giving me trouble, my coil downloaded some kind of file. Was it a virus? I didn't detect anything. So what is it? It's a type of game where the player character gains experience points and levels by doing battle with enemy characters. Oh, an RPG. Does it cost anything? No, it's free. Slay. Huh? At least those stupid brats didn't make me buy something by accident. Is it a trial version? That is unclear. Well, if there's nothing fishy about it, I guess I could give it a try. Not like I have anything better to do. Shall I start it? Please. Understood. Cradling Ren in my arms, I go back inside and sit on the bed. Oh, can I actually play that? No. Save me! Someone! Please! Save me from this place. Talk about retro. I bet those kids have never seen anything like this. Even I have only seen games this old in videos. The game's logo appears after the message from the princess. Silent Oath. Dramatic. Man, it's so old it almost feels new. I press the start button. Oh, that's so cute. Damn, that's nostalgic. Oh, this gives old Pokemon. To be continued.
あれ
Huh? To be continued? It's got episodes or something?
そのようだ。
Looks like it.
なるほどね。
Oh well, I guess it was the perfect length to kill some time. Sure. I don't really know if it was all that entertaining, but I might play more when the next installment comes out. A yawn spills from my mouth as I close the game. I was so focused on the game, I didn't realize how tired I am. Better get ready for bed. I close the sliding glass door to the balcony and its curtain, then head to the bathroom. The next day, I'm sitting behind the counter at Humdrum Junk like usual. Damn, headaches. I rub the bridge of my nose, my head's been pounding ever since I woke up. I even took my medicine after breakfast. Maybe I'm getting sick. Aoba, think you can make a delivery? I hear Mr. Haga clattering around in the back of the store. Oh, let me help. I try to stand up, but my legs wobble. I quickly grab the counter. You alright? Sorry, just a little dizzy. Please sit down, I can do it myself. What's the matter? Oh, I was just kind of impressed. Don't be silly. Cleaning. Mr. Haga's all-mate Junker dances around him in circles. Oh, Junker, please clean the bag. Back. Junker returns to the back of the shop. Oh, right. Could you make a delivery for me? Mr. Haga pulls a small paper bag out of his pocket. The order didn't come in until the middle of the night, but the customer requested express delivery. I look at the slip on the package. It's going to an address here in the East Quarter. It definitely would be faster to deliver it directly from the shop. One of our suppliers will be here soon, so I can't step away right now, I'm sorry. It's fine. I'll leave right now. Thank you. Mr. Haga smiles, then goes down to the basement. My head still feels like a brick, but I have work to do. I might have to tough it out. I smack myself lightly to clear away the funk, then pick up my bag and the package and head outside. You sure this way's faster? Yes. I make my way down Aoyagi Street, red navigating. As I walk alone, I notice a familiar tag all over the walls of an alley. Benishigure, the Crimson Rain, Kojak's gang. These tags are how rip gangs stake their claims. This is part of Kojaku's territory. Kojaku's gang isn't that big. Not that many people know that Kojaku is a ripsteez in the first place. Thanks to Kojaku's popularity with women, he is often wound up in brawls with jealous men. But he has never lost. Over time his strength earned him some male fans as well, and this became his gang. I think the way he looks after them shows the kind of guy Kojaku is. He is not one to turn away people who look up to him. Many ripsteez join gangs because they admire the leader. Such members often take after their idol, which is why you see so many men wearing kimonos in Benishigure territory. They might look like bad news at first glance, but they're all good people. They help old ladies carry their bags and lost children find their parents. That's why Benishigure is pretty popular in the old residential district. Kojaku's to thank for that too, probably.
Yo, Aoba.
Yo, Aoba. Sup? I exchange greetings with a couple Benishigure members who are chatting with a police officer. The police in the old residential district are corrupt, but some will mingle with the regular folk if they're in the right mood or there's money involved. Some ripsteez take such opportunities to fish for useful information or get a pass on some misdemeanor. Whatever works for them, I say. As I make my way further down the street, I hear some excited voices coming up from ahead. It's a man and two women walking arm in arm. Oh, you're terrible! But that's why we love you. I knew it. It's Kotaku. I really don't want to see him right now with his fans around, but it's already too late to escape. Hey, Alba! Hey. I try to keep the grimace off my face. Alba, how's Ren? Kotaku's all-mate Benny is flying next to him. Ren pops his head out of my bag. I'm right here. Oh, hey! Is he a friend of yours, Kotaku? The women look at me, sizing me up. Yeah, we go way back. Oh, really? Well, sorry that the amazing Kotaku's friend doesn't measure up. Though I have known the guy since I was little, it's not like we spent our whole childhood together. Kotaku's originally from the mainland. He came to the island with his mother, then went back to the mainland a few years later. We lost touch after that for a while, until suddenly, about 3 years ago, Kotaku came back, this time by himself. He had grown a lot, but the way he talked and smiled was still the same old Kotaku. We started hanging out again after that. Kotaku often stops by my place to get a taste of Granny's cooking. What's the matter with you? Huh? You don't look so hot. I'm fine. Yeah, if you say so. I try to play it cool. But I'm actually surprised. Do I really look that sick? You're working? We can't all live like you. The women react to my jab before Kotaku can. Hey, it's not like he's fooling around, you know? Yeah, he's just walking us home on his way to work. Hey, now, he's not wrong. How can I work with such lovely ladies at my side? Yeah. Oh, Kotaku. I will never understand how he spouts crap like that. A man must never refuse a woman's affections. Exactly. Women are a treasure. They're soft and gentle and warm men with their embrace. That's why we have to protect them, right? Kotaku puts his arms around the woman's shoulders. Yeah. I could just die. I should get going. Oh, wait a second. Before I can leave, one of the women stops me. Here, look, you've got something on you. The woman reaches out with her slender fingers and brushes something off my collar. Oh, thanks. I do love a woman with a keen eye. Huh? The woman suddenly looks at me like she noticed something. Wow, your hair is pretty long. Oh, you're right. It's kinda cute. Just like a girl. Giggling, one of the women reaches for my hair. Oh, it's either I smack her hand away or I hesitate. Oh my god, I don't know what the answers for the route I wanted to take were. Because like honestly this game is very long and I don't know if I can really just try it out and play it like over and over again. So yeah. But like honestly, it is pretty rude to just touch people. Stop! Shit. Oh! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, sorry. You hit a girl. You think sorry's gonna cut it? Settle down, ladies. He's sorry. And look, I'm sorry. Kotaku cuts between us and grasps the hands of the woman I smacked away. But Kotaku! I'll let you in on a little secret. This guy here, he doesn't have a lot of experience with women. So he doesn't know how to act around pretty ladies like yourselves. You understand, right? Kotako shoots me a look. He's asking me to play along. Could you forgive him for me? Well, if you say so. Yeah. The women look at me with eyes full of pity. I feel a little annoyed, but mostly I'm relieved. Kotako really saved my ass. He knows how much I hate it when people touch my hair. Kotako smiles at me. What's up? Falling for me because I'm such a nice guy? No, sorry Kotako, you have never been my type, I don't like you. Shut up, dumbass. Hey, where do you get off calling Kotako a dumbass? I flash Kotako a grateful smile, he responds with a wink. He's really got his cool guy act down pat. Well, I have to get going. Right, be careful. I wave goodbye to Kotako and get on my way. My destination is close, a left turn and then a straight shot down the street. Just as I round the corner, I see a man hunched over on the side of the road. He's mumbling something, but I can't make it out. You see a lot of that in town these days. People sitting on the ground, staring blankly at the sky or mumbling to themselves like this guy. It's not exactly a new thing, but it feels like there are a lot more of them lately. Anyway, best to keep your distance. I quickly walk past. The alleys are narrow here and particularly dark. There are a lot of restaurants too, so the area is full of savory smells and smoke. Now I'm kinda hungry. If you do not do something to remedy that situation, in approximately 1 hour you will likely be suffering from acid indigestion. What are you talking about? Is my stomach upset? It is a side effect of what you ate yesterday, plus some degree of sleep deprivation. Oh, right, Miss Yoshi's cake. That thing was ridiculous. A strange feeling stops me in my tracks. I could have sworn someone was staring at me. I look around, but no one in the area stands out. I must have imagined it. Auber. Huh? It feels like missing a step on a staircase. The world around me freezes in place and streams towards my feet at an unbelievable speed. A sharp pain rips through my skull. I have no idea what's going on. What? My thoughts are muddy. My hands and feet are tingling. Suddenly the world changes. What? Where am I? A glowing wireframe floor extends as far as the eye can see. It's like I'm in some kind of game. Configuring rhyme field. Wait, rhyme? I'm in rhyme? A blue glow appears in front of me, growing into a human shape. I almost topple over when I see who it is. Ren? Auber, are you okay? What the hell? What's going on and why do you look like that? It seems that all mates appear in online mode here. Isn't online mode for rhyme? I've only seen your online form in your settings panel. That voice just now said something about rhyme. That appears to be the case. However, our physical location has not changed. Field setup complete. Deploying field. Oh, it's so cute! Okay, that was scary. But... oh my god. This is so wild, but I love these little boxes. Ren pushes me away and I tumble to the floor. A powerful blast of air passes just above my head. What was that? This is a public rhyme field. We've been pulled into a rhyme match against our will. What? Is that even... something's coming. My eyes go wide when I see what it is. A rabbit. No, a person wearing a rabbit's hat. We're really in rhyme? Thank you. Thank you coming on this felicitous occasion. Shall we get the party started? Here it comes. Here what comes? What am I supposed to do? It is so cute. Get yourself a man who fights with rabbits. Huh? That was close. Hey, wait a minute. I don't play rhyme. Cut it out. Handle. Sly Blue.
Huh?
What? Seragaki Aoba. How do you know my name? And who's the Sly whatever? Fight. I have never even played rhyme before. Fight. I said I have never done this before. Fight. He's not listening. Let's run. Ren, isn't there something you can do, like some command to get us out of here? I tried, but the logout function has been disabled. What the hell is going on here? These bunny intersections, oh my god. Oh, you're right. The amount of times he says this exact sentence. Yeah, but it hurts like hell. Rhyme is normally safe. There are limits in place to prevent damage to the body. But somehow those limits have been removed. You mean damage taken here may cause physical harm? We're totally screwed.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I look up to see the rabbit peering at me from a nearby block.
Set to loss. Raja! Oh no.
I'm serious. I'm serious. Shit.
I almost read it in that bunny voice because I thought they were screaming like shit.
There's no way I can dodge in time, but just as I brace myself for impact, Ren leaps out in front of me. You okay? My head. Ren, set jubilation. Just do it. Understood. What a joke. An obsolete all-mate with no armor. What kind of noob does he think I am?
No armor, must think he's some kind of pro.
Let's show him who's boss. Oh yeah, so cool. What? Thank you.
Hit 3 units lost. Death down 12 points.
Son of a bitch. What did I just do? Ren, what the hell was that? You ordered me to attack. Attack? How? I don't know any attacks. It's almost felt like my mouth had a mind of its own. He's coming again. Your orders. Yeah, that's what he said. Orders, but I guess we're screwed if I don't do something. Just have to do it like before. Ren, block. Understood.
Set, demolish!
Love all about this. Oh shit. Oh no! We tried our best.
Enemy shield depleted.
I guess he wasn't all that after all. Let's get out of here.
Aye aye. Or not. Hold on. Enemy shield recovering. Crazy fast. 40%, 50, 70, 90.
What's going on? Oh. What's happening?
Alert, alert, danger, danger.
What? Death and destruction. My head is killing me. What the hell happened? When I come to, I'm lying on the sidewalk. I slowly push myself up, fighting the pain in my body. Though wobbly, I managed to stand. Oh, seriously, what happened? Clutching my head, I struggled to make sense of my jumbled memories. I was making a delivery, when suddenly I got pulled into a rhyme match, and then that weird guy with the rabbit head showed up. I'm back at the shop. How? What happened to my delivery? I look around and see a furry blue lump on the ground. Oh, I pick him up, but he doesn't respond. Hey! I tap him gently on the head. After a beat, Ren opens his eyes, relief washes over me. You okay? No serious issues. Really? Nothing's broken? Some of my data is corrupted. Isn't that serious? The rhyme battle must have damaged Ren too. I'll take a look at you once we get home. Please do, just to be safe. Yeah, it feels like some of my data's been corrupted too. I remember fighting with that rabbit head guy, but what exactly happened at the end? Those memories are corrupted. Huh? Hang on, maybe I can remember something. Fighting through the pain in my head, I close my eyes and search my memories. But the harder I try to remember, the more it slips out of reach. Damn, I can't remember anything. You can't help that. Really? What makes you say that? If we value the average human male's mental storage capacity at 100, the value of yours would be... Is this really the time to be cracking jokes? I'm feeling kinda dizzy. Hey, have you always had 8 legs? Oh, why is everything spinning? Which way is down? I can't... Wait here. As Ren runs off, I start laughing. Whoa, 3 Rens! Neat. And that's when I black out. I mean, I would be happy too if my cat suddenly multiplied. I get him. Afterward, Ren gets Mr. Haga and he takes me inside to rest for a while. Even though I lost the package he asked me to deliver, Mr. Haga just smiles and tells me to go home for the day. I take him up on the offer. Granny must not be home yet as the house is still dark. After flipping the lights on in the entryway, I head for the kitchen, grab my medicine off the shelf and take a bigger dose than usual. It really should be taken with food, but I need to get my headache under control. Maybe I'm just relieved to be home, but it feels like my exhaustion has suddenly caught up with me. I can barely move. Desperate to collapse into bed, I trudge up the stairs to my room. I take Ren out of my bag and set him to the bed, then take off my jacket and lie down. I lost the package I was supposed to deliver and even ended up leaving work early. I feel terrible, especially after the kindness Mr. Haga showed me. What's going on with me? It's all because of that weird rabbit head guy and rhyme. Is that what everyone's so worked up about? I slowly sit up, thinking about that virtual space is just making me feel worse. My headache hasn't gone away, the medicine must not have kicked in yet. Fortunately, I have just the thing for times like this. I pick up my headphones from the pile with my jacket and put them on. I select one of my favorite songs on my coil, close my eyes and let the music take me. Music has always helped me relax whenever I'm feeling restless or unwell. It's just me and the music, everything else fades away. Slowly the music melts with my heartbeat. I feel myself drifting on the waves. The melody whirls around me, softly caressing my body. The sound soaks through my skin and into my blood, circulating gently through my veins. Multicolored lights flutter through the darkness, like delicate pieces of film. It feels pleasant, comforting. This is a place for me alone, where no one else can trespass. The discordant pain in my head and body grow distant as the peaceful sound spreads through me. Faint sighs spills from my lips almost like the music's pushing them from my lungs. It feels so good. I'm in deeper than usual today. The world around me has ceased to exist. If I can just fall asleep like this, I know I'll wake recharged and refreshed. If I can just fall asleep. A sound. I open my eyes slightly, but I'm still pretty out of it. I don't know what I heard. Well, whatever. I close my eyes again. This place. I know it well. I'm sitting on a sandy beach, talking to someone whose words are more precious than gold, words that seem to glitter in the sunlight. What did he say? I can't remember. I can't remember those precious words. Ouch. Something sharp's poking me.
Wake up, you! Hey, get up!
Ow.
I said wake up or I'm gonna kick your ass!
What the fuck? I jump up, the thing that was poking my face tumbles off and I catch it in mid-air. Benny?
Ah, let go of me! Is this how you treat a guest?
Benny glares at me, flapping his wings against my hand. So, Kojaku's here?
Of course he is! Let me go!
I stand up, still clutching the shrieking Benny. Huh? Where's Ren? I find him curled up on a corner of my bed. He's in sleep mode. Which reminds me, he said he had lost some data. I've gotta take a look at him soon. But first, food. I'm feeling much better thanks to my nap. Even my headache is gone. My joints still ache, but I can move. When I leave my room, a delicious smell greets me from downstairs. Granny is back. When I look down at my coil, I realize it's already dinner time. How did it get so late? You wouldn't get your ass out of bed, so I had to take matters into my own talons. You got that, punk? I ignore Beanie's whining and poke my head into the dining room. Granny's at the counter, Kojaku's sitting at the table. He grins when he sees me.
Yo.
Morning. Morning. I see you haven't lost your sunny disposition. No, thanks to you. I can't hold back a yawn. Here. I toss Beanie across the room to Kojaku, who catches him easily. I go out of my way to wake you up, and this is how you treat me? You better watch your back, Aoba. Take it up with your master, he's the one who makes you run these errands. What do you expect? You're a pain in the ass when you wake up. I'm not. If you're up, go set the table. Food's done. Okay, okay. While Kojaku laughs, I hurry to do Granny's bidding. Miss Tae never changes. That booming voice of hers puts me right at ease. You try getting yelled at every day. It's not cakewalk. I glare at him as I set the chopsticks out on the table. This only makes him laugh harder. Granny brings over the food while I pour 3 cups of tea. With dinner ready, I join everyone at the table. Thanks for the food. Dinner tonight is blanched fish, konbu stir fry and pork belly. I start with the pork belly, delicious. I find that food tastes especially good after I've had a night nap. To my right, Kojaku shoots Granny a smile. Absolutely delicious. Your cooking's really is the greatest. Huh, you come into my house uninvited and that's all you have to say? I thought you knew I was coming. I told Aoba. I glared at him again. All you said was you'd swing by soon. And what's with you, sleeping like a log? I called and you wouldn't get up. Okay, I guess you're right. You don't know how grateful I am to have proper meal like this. Don't get the wrong idea. I just happened to have some food that was about to expire, that's all. That's why I love you. Shut up indeed. Granny stuffs kombu into her face while Kojaku watches her with a smile. Granny's actually surprisingly fond of Kojaku. Even though Kojaku came to the island with his mother when we were kids, he was alone more often than not. That's why he spent so much time hanging out with me. And of course, he ate plenty of Granny's cooking too. Knowing Granny, she might even think of him like a second grandson. Are you spending the night? Without missing a beat, Kojaku stops shoveling rice into his mouth and nods. And that's the idea. Don't you have any shame? Are you really surprised? Anyway, I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna kick you out of bed in the morning even if you're sleeping. Don't you have that backwards? I'm always the one who wakes you up. Gently, of course. Got that right? Oh, you guys. Kojaku flashes an infuriatingly charming smile and goes back to stuffing his face. The banter continues until the food is gone. After showering, I head for the living room while drying my hair with a towel around my neck. Granny is watching TV while sipping tea. Kojaku isn't there. Where's Kojaku? He went upstairs to your room, I imagine. Oh, by the way, Granny, what? I've been getting these really awful headaches lately. I've been taking my meds like usual, but it's not working. Granny finally pulls her eyes off the TV to look at me. She has always told me to let her know if anything changes with my headaches. It's not working at all? I don't know about at all, but it's definitely worse than usual. I see. I'll try adjusting the formula a little. I don't know what I would do without you. I bow deeply, Granny snorts, returning her attention to the TV. Alright, so Kojaku's in my room. I head upstairs. My whole body throbs each time I take a step. I may not have any visible injuries, but I feel a dull pain deep in my core. Is it because I took damage in rhyme? For a fight that was all in my head, it sure hurts like a bitch. During that battle with that weird rabbit head guy, Ren said that the damage limits were disabled. Is that even possible? Despite the pain, I finish climbing the stairs and head into my room. Huh? Kojaku isn't there. Neither is Ren. But then I notice that the door to the balcony is open a crack. I look out to find Kojaku leaning against the railing. He's gazing at the city, a thin cigarette between his fingers, blowing white smoke through his pursed lips. I don't know why, but Kotaku only smokes in my room. Well, on the balcony of my room. He never does it in front of women or at work or when he's out drinking, just here. I guess he feels like he can let his guard down here. In public, he never drops his confident smile. He always looks like he's having fun. But maybe it's not so easy to have women hanging out of you all the time. Kotaku brings the cigarette back to his mouth. Though his hands are angular and masculine, something about the dim light makes his fingers look long and beautiful. Those fingers must be very nimble, given his line of work. Kotaku's holding Ren, with Benny on Ren's head. They both appear to be in sleep mode.
Oh my god, I haven't noticed that at first, but look at that! That is so cute, he's sleeping with his little tongue out. Ah.
I'd be worried about dropping them, but I trust Kotaku not to be careless. I grab the ashtray I keep in my room and open the door to the balcony.
Oh.
Kotaku smiles softly upon seeing me.
Oh.
Yo, finished your bath? I thought you'd be in the living room. I just needed a little pick-me-up. Kotaku gestures with a cigarette. You really like it out here, huh? Do I? Maybe you're right. It's not like there's anything to see. I guess. But isn't it better that way sometimes? Really, I don't get it. Kotaku chuckles. Here. I present the ashtray and Kotaku stubs out her cigarette. I set it down by my feet and join him at the railing. Kotaku frowns at me. How many times do I have to tell you? Your hair, you have to dry it better. Kotaku reaches out. He's gonna touch my hair. I flinch at the thought. But it's not my hair he's going for, it's my nose. Listen to the guy who cuts hair for a living. Stop it! I shake him off, but he just smiles. It's gotten pretty long. Still cutting it yourself? Yeah, I'm not really looking for criticism from a pro. I just do whatever. I mean, it's not half bad. Everything's more or less where it should be. For real? Oh my god, Kotaku complimented me! I could just die! What's that supposed to be? I'm just imitating your fans. Man. Kotaku laughs. I have a good reason for not getting my hair cut. I don't know why, but I was born with feeling in my hair. That means cutting it is seriously painful. Once it gets past my shoulders, the sensation is dull enough that I can cut just the ends. People teased me relentlessly when I was little, saying I looked like a girl because of my long hair. Even a light touch sends chills up my spine, so when they thought it would be funny to pull my hair, needless to say, it was hell. When bullies tormented me, it was always Kotaku who came to my rescue. Actually, Kotaku thought I was a girl at first too. He was pretty surprised when he found out he was wrong, but his attitude towards me didn't really change. I have to admit that made me happy. You know, you're lucky to have such beautiful hair. You better take care of it. I have always wondered how you can say stuff like that. That's one thing that definitely hasn't changed since we were kids. I only say it because I mean it. Plus, always knew it made you happy, even though you tried to hide it. Kotaku affects a far-off dreaming look and I give him the most annoyed glare I can muster. I was a kid, I don't really remember. A dull pain shoots down my shoulders as I gently dry off the tips of my hair. Oh, this pain. Is it still from rhyme? What's the matter? Nothing. It doesn't look like nothing, and you were out of it earlier too. Well, what's with you? You have been weird all night. No, I haven't. Should I tell Kotaku about rhyme? Kotaku can be pretty perceptive, and he already realizes something's going on. If I try to lie now, he's not gonna buy it. Well, something weird happened today, like, I guess I got forced into a rhyme match or something. Forced into a rhyme match. It just happened out of nowhere, you know? 1 minute I'm on the way to make a delivery, and the next I am standing on a rhyme field. Are you sure that wasn't a dream? It wasn't a dream. So you're telling me, wait, is that even possible? That's what I'd like to know. It happened near your territory in one of those alleys. I've never heard of anything like that. That wasn't the only weird part. Usui wasn't there. No, that is weird. That thing's supposed to be in charge of Rhyme, right? It brings the screen and ring and stuff. Right? Also, I tell Kojaku about the rabbit head guy, including the fact that he knew my name. As he listens, Kojaku's frown grows. He lets out a groan when I finished. It sounds like you got ganked. Ganked? I've only heard about it from the guys in my gang, but apparently there are guys who can force you to fight. There's no Usui, no rules or limits. I hear some guys have ended up in the hospital. Oh, so that's what happens to me? I got ganked or whatever? It's possible. Still, I don't like it. Like what? You got away with this time, but what if it happens again? That shit can mess you up, right? What I don't get is I don't even play Rhyme. Did he confuse me with someone else? You could have been a random target, or maybe someone just hates your guts. Yeah, right, I'm not you. Yeah, ouch, but you said he knew your name, right? Well, yeah. Kojaku? Kojaku falls silent, a troubled expression on his face. A few moments later, he sighs. Sorry, I think I'm actually gonna head home. I forgot there's something I need to do. Oh, sure. Kojaku pushes off the handrail. You sure you're okay? Yeah. I'll take your word for it, but if something happens, you better tell me. I know. Good. Kojaku flashes me a knowing smile and places Ren in my hands. Then he collects Beni from Ren's head and tucks him into his kimono. Night. Night. Kojaku waves farewell and heads out. I go back inside and shut the door to the balcony behind me. After I send Ren on the bed, I lie down next to him. Rhyme. Was I really ganked? When we were on the Rhyme field, Ren appeared in online mode and responded to my commands. Said something, what was it? When it happened, my mouth just started moving on its own, almost like I was possessed. What the hell was that? And why did it feel familiar? It felt kind of like it does when I'm turning on the charm with customers on the phone. Like when I know just the right words to say to win someone over. Anyway, I wonder how often gankings happen. Maybe I should look into that. Not that I really want to dig too deep. A message. The latest all-made models, huh? Spam. New models are coming out all the time. I skim the message, then close my coil. I have always been the type to develop sentimental attachments to things I use, but I guess most people in the world aren't like that. Whatever, Ren's all I need. That's right, I need to give Ren a checkup. I sit up in bed and tap the furry blue lump in my lap. Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna take a look at you now. Ren is an older model, so fixing any serious malfunctions would be a real pain in the ass. I have to make sure I keep a close eye on him and perform regular maintenance. I pick up a long cable connected to my desktop PC and plug it into the port beneath the fur on Ren's neck. I open my coil and run a system diagnostic. Looks like your reaction speed might be a little slow. I pick up the toolbox sitting on the floor. Parting Ren's fur again, I use a screwdriver to open a small square hatch on the back of his neck. With most all-mates, you can do all the maintenance you'd need from your coil, but Ren is such an old model that I have to fill it with his insides directly. Using tweezers, I pulled some new chips from the toolbox and swept them out with the ones in Ren's neck. That should do it. I shut the maintenance hatch, close the control panel and unplug the cable, then pick Ren up. Aww. How's that? Anything feel weird? Something does feel a little strange. However, it is within acceptable parameters. Okay, well, I did just check something. Chips, let me know right away if anything goes wrong. Understood. Oh. I stroke Ren's back and nuzzle my forehead against his. There is nothing like the love between a man and his dog. I stand with that. I always do this after performing maintenance on Ren. I don't remember when I started, but it's become a kind of ritual, like knocking on wood.
いつもありがとな。
Thanks for everything.
こちらこそ。
It's my pleasure, Aoba.
これからもよろしく。
I'm counting on you, buddy.
こちらこそ。
It's my pleasure, Aoba.
お前。
You always say that.
何かおかしいか。
Is that strange?
いや。
No, not at all. It's just like you.
その発言に対しては。
I wonder if I should thank you for that remark.
そうだな。
You should. It was a compliment.
ありがとう。
Thank you. It's my pleasure. I nuzzled Ren's forehead with mine again, then sat him down on the bed. Ren never changes. No matter what, we'll always be together. After that, I take my time, putting away my tools, chatting with Ren all the while. Good morning. Good morning. The next day I got to work like usual. Mr. Haga is doing inventory when I get in. The first thing I do after I put my bag behind the counter and set Ren down is go over to Mr. Haga. I have to apologize for what happened yesterday.
店長。
Boss.
はい。
Yes.
昨日は配達
I'm sorry about the
すみません
delivery
でした
yesterday. Huh? Oh, that's already been... His expression darkens, scaring me a bit. Maybe the customer yelled at him after I lost the package. If that's what happened, it's all on me.
あの、
I'm really sorry. I'd like to apologize to the customer too, if I can. Oh, well, about that. Mr. Haga adjusts his glasses, a worried look on his face. The customer already paid for that item, so I needed to ask whether they wanted a refund or a replacement, but I couldn't get a hold of them. I even tried contacting the control center, but nothing.
ダメ
Nothing?
はい。
Yes, nothing worked since the billing and shipping addresses were the same. I checked the address first, but the person there had a different name. And no recollection of ordering anything from us.
それって
So it was a prank? There is a good chance that it was. I don't understand why anyone would do that though. He's right. If it was a prank, that would the prankster even get out of it. They already paid for the item, they'd just be out that money. I don't think we really need to do anything else at this point, but something doesn't feel right.
そうですね。
Yeah. I was dragged into that rhyme battle during that delivery. Could they be related? An air of unease hangs over us, but there's no more time to look for answers.
おっと。
Oh my, we should open up. Mr. Haga hurries out of the shop. I don't like leaving it like this, but Mr. Haga's investigation turned up nothing, and I have no further
さて
clues.
と
Guess
俺
I'd
も
better
仕
get
事
to
仕
work.
事っと
Resolved to forget about it, I take my place behind the counter. The morning passes uneventfully. After breaking for lunch, I start my afternoon shift. Mr. Haga's out, leaving me alone in the shop.
はい。
Yes, yes.
Hi.
Well, we look
では
forward to hearing
またの
from
ご
you
利用お
again.
待ちしております。
I take a breather after getting off the phone with a customer. The usual voice trick worked on this guy, so I managed to sell him all sorts of crap. It was a little annoying though, he'd called before and really hadn't wanted to hang up. I'm still shaking off my disgust when the doorbell rings. A customer? I stop leaning on the counter and stand up straight. We came to play! Oh, it's you. It's just the evil trio. I let out an exaggerated sigh and go back to leaning on the counter. Nothing good ever comes from them showing
ど
up.
うせ悪さする
I don't
の
need
が
trouble, get out of
はい
here.
はい
You're so annoying! Annoying! You just shut your stupid mouth, okay? These stupid brats. They immediately find Junker and start chasing him around. There it is! Wait up, wait up! Catch it! Cleaning! Junker flees as fast as he can. He's clever for an all-mate and surprisingly agile too, so he's not exactly easy to catch, but that only makes the brats more
こ
determined.
らこらこらこら
Hey, 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 no
走
running!
るな
I'm gonna get you! Wait! Get it already! Come on! Cleaning! Cleaning! Hold on, that shelf is wobbling. And that cardboard box sure looks... Yeah, he and Nifty would get along well. And that cardboard box sure looks like it's about to fall. I probably should get up and stop it. But the thought is a moment too late.
Ah!
No way! Something broke!
It broke? And whose fault is that?
お前ら
You brats!
Wow, Aoba's mad! Mad! I hate quick-tempered men!
うるさい
Shut up! Hey, you too!
お前も
I grabbed the three of them by their collars and tossed them out of the shop.
Meanie, you're mean!
うるさいうるさい
Ah, just shut up already or I'll show you how mean a grown-up can get.
怖いんだぞ
I put my hands on my hips, doing my best to... I put my hands on my hips, doing my best impression of an intimidating teacher.
ったく
All you do is horse around. Why don't you think about what you've done and get your butts home?
Ah, you're so annoying. Shut up, stupid. Stupid Aoba. You're so lame, you old geezer.
お前な
Why, you little...
いいから
Get out of here! The brats take off running. Damn it, that was pretty immature even for me. Those brats just really get to me, you know? I guess I'd better clean up the mess they left. Sheesh. Huh? I thought I heard something just now.
うわ
Something fell out of the sky. It's a boyfriend. Amazing. It looks like a man, but a man from the sky? He's lying face down on the pavement. He's not dead, is he? The man gets up groaning. Phew, he's alive. My relief is fleeting though. When the man looks up, I freeze. He doesn't have a face. No, wait, that's a gas mask. Well, that was unexpected. The man looks around, ruffling his hair. He seems fine, but it sounded like he hit the ground pretty hard. And why is he wearing a gas mask? He turns to look at me. I blink and hold my breath, hoping he'll ignore me and go away. No such luck, he walks right up to me. Master, I'm so glad you're alright. Huh? Master? I followed the sound of your voice. What the hell's he talking about? Is something wrong?
いや
I think you've got me confused with someone else. Someone else?
俺
I don't know who this master person is, but it's not me. No, you are my master.
だから違います
Like I said, you've got it wrong. I've never even seen you before.
そんなはずはありませ
That's
ん
not true. I'm clear. I carried you back here yesterday.
昨日運ん
You carried me here? Yesterday, come to think of it, I woke up here after getting sucked into that rhyme battle.
もしかして
Wait, are you the one who pulled me into
お前
rhyme?
が俺にライブを仕掛けたのか
I couldn't see the rabbit guy's face, and I think he had a similar outfit. No, that wasn't me, but I thought you were my master. Master, so I carried you here. We're going in circles. I heard your voice yesterday. Death and destruction.
え
What? That sounds kind of familiar.
なんで
Where did you hear the... Ah! Suddenly he pinches my cheeks. Oh, that hurts. Master, you seem kinda different today. Loser, maybe. It's hard to describe. The guy in the gas mask shakes his head with a sigh. What is with this guy? Let me go. Okay. Damn, that hurt. What's wrong with this guy? He cocks his head to the side, puzzled as I rub my cheeks with tears in my eyes. Just to confirm, you are my master, right? I told you I am not. I think you are. He's such a menace. Love that man. I take some deep breaths, trying to cool my head. Calm down, he's just trying to get you riled up. I decide to turn the tables. He's playing dumb, but maybe he'll show his true colors if I piss him off enough. If he was the rabbit head guy from yesterday, I have every intention of delivering some payback. Hey!
おい
I launch a kick at his ass. Ah! He arches backward, clutching his butt.
そんなマスター
Oh, master,
やめて
please
ください
don't do that.
は
Huh? He sinks to his knees,
や
wailing.
めてくださいマスター
Please, it's already cracked. I can't take anymore. Yeah, no way he's the same guy. I should get this over with and send him on his
とに
way.
かく俺はマスターじゃない
Anyway,
し
I'm not your
仕事ある
master
か
and
ら
I have
戻るん
work
で
to
じゃ
do. Bye.
僕はどうすれば
What about me?
帰れよ
Go home!
わかりました
Understood. He nods obediently and starts digging around in his pockets. Slowly he pulls out. A vinyl umbrella? How the hell did that fit in there?
お前
You're a magician?
手品
いえ違います
No, I told you, my name is
先ほどもお伝え
Clear.
した通り、
Who is this
僕は
magician? Forget it.
ではまた
Goodbye. He opens the umbrella, spins around and walks away. What the hell?
なんだ
I watch him go, shaking my head. I'll just go back inside. It feels like I had an encounter with a mischievous spirit or something. Let's pretend that never happened. When I get back inside, I find Junker all shaken up. Cleaning! Right, I completely forgot. Those brats made a complete mess of the shop. Oh man. First the kids, then some weird guy in a gas mask. Today, just one of those days. Fighting off a wave of exhaustion, I start cleaning up.